Good morning students. Last class we discussed about De Morgan's law. Now in this class we are going to see application of cardinality of a sets. Exercise 1.6. Third sum. Verify n of A union B union C is equal to n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection C minus n of A intersection C plus n of A intersection B intersection C. Here they have given the sets A is equal to A, C, E, F, H, B is equal to C, D, E, F, C is equal to A, B, C, F. So, to verify this n of A union B union C is equal to n of A plus n of B, for that first we have to find n of A, n of B, n of C, n of A intersection B, n of B intersection C, and n of A intersection C, n of A intersection B intersection C. So first we find n of A. N of A is equal to number of elements in the set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements in the set A. So n of A is equal to 5. N of B is equal to 4. N of C is equal to 4. Next we have to find A. Next we have to find A intersection B. A intersection B is equal to A, C, E, F, H. Intersection B is equal to C, D, E, F. So, n of A intersection B is equal, A intersection B is equal to, we have to, intersection means we have to write the common elements. Common elements are C, E, F. So, n of A intersection B is equal to 3. Next we have to find B intersection C. B intersection C is equal to C, D, E, F intersection A, B, C, F. So intersection means we have to write the common elements. The common elements are in both the sets is C and F. So n of B intersection C is equal to 2. Next we have to find A intersection C is equal to A, C, E, F, H intersection C, A, B, C, F. So where intersection means we have to write the common elements. Common elements in the set to both the sets are A, C, F. So n of A intersection C is equal to 3. Next we have to find A intersection B intersection C is equal to A, C, E, F, H intersection C, D, E, F intersection C, A, B, C, F. Now intersection means we have to write the common elements in the three sets. The common elements in the three sets are C, F. So n of A intersection B intersection C is equal to 2. Next we have to find LHS. A union B union C is equal to A, C, E, F, H union C, D, E, F union A, B, C, F. So union means we have to combine and we have to write all the three sets. So A, B, C, D, E, F, H. So n of A union B union C is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Next we have to verify that n of A union B union C is equal to n of A plus n of B plus n of C minus n of A intersection B minus n of B intersection C minus n of A intersection C plus n of A intersection B intersection C. Now we found that n of A union B union C is equal to 7. 7 is equal to n of A 5 plus n of B 4 plus n of C 4 minus n of A intersection B is 3. Next, minus n of B intersection C is 2, minus n of A intersection C 3. Next, plus n of A intersection B intersection C is equal to 2. Now we can cancel this, plus 2 and minus 2. So 7 is equal to 5 plus 9, so 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 4 13, minus 3 and minus 6. Now 13 minus 6 is equal to 7. Now both the sides we are getting the same answer. So it's hence verified. Next sum. In a class, all students take part in either in music or drama or both. 25 students take part in music, 30 students take part in a drama, and 8 students take part in both music and drama. Find the number of students who take part in music, the number of students who take part in drama, total number of students. Here they are given in a class lab. The students are there. Some students they are taking part in music, and some students they are taking part in drama, and some students they are taking part both in drama and music. By using the Venn diagram, we have to find how many students took part in music, how many students they have taken part in drama, and then how many number of students in the class. So first we have to draw the Venn diagram. This is music, drama. So how many students they take part in music? 25 students. 25. Next 30 students they take part in drama. Then 8 students take part in both music and drama. So this first circle it mentions the music. So 25 students they took part in music. Then this circle represents the drama. So 30 students they participated in drama. Then they had given 8 students take part in both drama and music. So here intersection part we have to write. So 8 students they have take part in both music and drama. Now the question is, first we have to find the number of students who take part in music. So only music la how many students are there we have to find. So this 25 students, this fully 25 students. This 8 students also is included in the 8 plus some students also is included in music. So we have to subtract this 8 from this 25. Minus 8. So how much we will be getting? 17. Next drama. Drama also this 30 students are there. In that 30 this 8 students also is there. So we have to subtract this 8. So we will be getting 22. So how many students they take part only in the music means 25 minus 8 is equal to 17. The 17 students only they have take part in music. Like that, the number of students who take part in drama is equal to 30 students they have given. We have to subtract this 8. So 22 students they have participated in drama. Then total number of students. Total number of students means we have to find how many number of students. Total number of students who took part only in music 17 students. In both 8 who took part, how many students are there in drama? So 7. We have to add this 3. 17 plus 8 plus 22 is equal to 17 plus 8 25. 25 plus 22 47. So now total number of students is 47. Next question is, in a party of 45 people, each one likes tea or coffee or both. 35 people like tea, 20 people like coffee. Find the number of people like both tea and coffee, the number of people who do not like tea, the number of people who do not like coffee. So by the Venn diagram, tea, coffee. So here they are given totally how many people are there? 45 people are there. In that 45 35 people like tea, 35 people like the tea, then 20 people like coffee. We have to write here. Then they didn't give that how many people like both the tea and coffee, that only we have to find. So this part we have to take it as a x. Now what we have to do, how many people like only Tina, we have to find 35. How many people like only the Tina, this part will come. So we have to subtract this x, minus x, 35 minus x. Like that, how many people like only coffee means 25 minus x. So how the people now first question is how many number of people like both tea and coffee na, this x we have to find it. So how we have to write it na, how many people like only tea, 35 minus x, plus this how many people like both tea and coffee means plus x. Next plus how many people like both tea and coffee means 20 minus x, they have given equal to 45, because they have given the number of how many number of people in that party, 45. So plus x minus x will get cancelled. 35 plus 20, 55 minus x is equal to 45. Now bring this 45 this side, bring this x to this side. So what will happen now? 45, so 55, when you are bringing this 45 this side, minus 45 is equal to, here minus x, when you are bringing this side it will become as a plus. So 45 minus 10, how many number of people like both tea and coffee means 10 peoples. Next we have to find do not like tea, that means how many people do not like tea. Now how many of you like only the coffee? So 20 minus x, here we found that 20 minus x is the x is equal to 10, so 20 minus 10 equal to 10. So how many of them did not like tea? 10 people. Then do not like coffee, that means how many of them like only the tea? So only tea means 35 minus x. So x we found that x is equal to 10. So 35 minus 10 is equal to 25. So 25 people do not like coffee. Next question is, in an examination 50% of the students passed in maths and 70% of the students passed in science and 10% of the students failed in both the subjects. 300 students passed in both subjects. Find the total number of students who appeared in an examination if they took part in only 2 subjects. So here they have given the passed students in percentages in both maths and science, and they had given failed students percentage in both the subjects, then number of students passed in both the subjects. So first we have to draw the Venn diagram. This one maths, science. Here they had given 50% of students passed in maths. So we are writing here as a 50. Then 70% of the students passed in science. So 70 students they passed in science. Both we don't know. So we are taking as a x. Now this only how many percentage they passed in maths means 50 minus x. How many percentage of students passed in science? Only science means 70 minus x. Next they had given 10% of the students passed in failed both the subjects. So this circle we had mentioned only for the passed students, failed students 10%. They we are writing as a 10 outside, because here the circle mentioned only the past number of students. So first 50 minus x, we have to add this 3 plus x plus 70 minus x plus 10, because here all they are mentioned in the percentage, so equal to 100. Plus x minus x will get cancelled. 50 plus 70 120 plus 10 130 minus x is equal to 100. Bring this x this side, 100 this side. So this 130, when you are bringing this 100 this side, it will become as a minus 100. Here minus x, it will, when you are bringing this side, it will become as a plus x. So 30 is equal to x. So here they have given 30% of students they have passed in both the subjects. Here we found that 30%. How many students they passed? 300 students, because here they have given 300 students passed in both the subjects. So both the subjects we found that x is equal to 30. So 30% of students, means 300 students they passed in both the subjects they have given. But what is our question? Now we have to find the total number of students. We have to find the total number of students. So here percentage is given now. So we have to take total number of students means 100%. So this 100% we have to find how many students are there. So 30 by 100. We don't know the number of students, so we are taking that one as a y. If of this y, 30% of the students is 300. So y is equal to 300. When you are bringing this 30 by 100 this side into 100 by 30. 1 0 1 0 will get cancelled. 1 3 is 3, 10. So y is equal to 10 into 100. So total number of students is equal to 1000. How many students? Total number of students is equal to 100. Next sum is a and b are two sets such that n of a minus b is equal to 32 plus x, n of b minus a is equal to 5x, and n of a intersection b is equal to x. Illustrate the information by Venn diagram. Given that n of a is equal to n of b, calculate the value of x. So for that they have given the instruction first. A and b are two sets. A and b are two sets. Then they have given n of a minus b is 32 plus x. So n of a minus b na this part only a minus b. So this part they have given us a 32 plus x. Then n of b minus a means this part they have given us a 5x. So n of a intersection b na this part as a intersection b. So they have given x. So illustrate the information by Venn diagram. We illustrate by using the Venn diagram. Next they have given that n of a is equal to n of b. So in this law we have to find n of a. N of a is equal to a means this set fully we have to take it. So what we have to do? 32 plus x. We have to add this x also, x. So what you will be getting? 32 plus 2x. Next n of b. N of b is equal to, b means this fully we have to take it. So this 5x x we have to add it. So 5x plus x is equal to 6x. Now we found that n of a is equal to 32 plus 2x. N of b is equal to 6x. Then they have given here n of a is equal to n of b. Then we have to find the value of x. So given the n of a is equal to n of b. So what we found that n of a is equal to 32 plus 2x is equal to n of b is equal to 6x. Now bring the x terms one side. Numbers EPP does one side. 32 is equal to 6x. Bring this 2x to this side. So here plus 2x. When you are bringing this side, it will become as a minus 2x. So 32 is equal to 4x. Now 32 is equal to 4x. So x is equal to 32 by 4 is equal to x. One time here 8. Therefore x is equal to 8. Next question is, out of 500 car owners investigated, 400 owned car A and 200 owned car B and 50 owned both car A and B. This data is correct. So from this one we can't able to use the Venn diagram. By using the formula we have to find it. So n of A union B is equal to, by using this formula only we have to find the given data is correct or not. So n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So here for this data we have to find n A union B. N of A union B is equal to, here how many total number of car owners is given? 500. Then n of A, how many of them own car A means 400. So n of B is equal to 200. Then for both 50 they are given. So n of A intersection B is equal to 50. Now we'll substitute this one. N of A union B is equal to 500 minus N of A is 400 plus N of B 200 minus N of A intersection B 50. Now 500 is equal to 400 plus 200 600 minus 50. So 500 is equal to 600 minus 50 550. So it's the given both are not equal. So this data is incorrect. This data is incorrect. Next question is, a survey of 1000 farmers found that 600 grow paddy, 300 grow ragi, 280 grow corn and 120 grow paddy and ragi, 100 grow ragi and corn, 80 grow paddy and corn. If each farmers grow at least any one of the above three, then find the number of farmers who grow all the three. So here they had given total number of farmers is 1000. That means A union B union C is equal to 1000. They have given total number of farmers. Then how many of them will grow paddy? Means paddy we are taking as a set A, then ragi we are taking as a set C, then corn we are taking as a set C. So then N of A is equal to 600, N of B is equal to 350, then N of C is equal to 280, then N of A paddy and ragi means N of A intersection B is equal to 120, then N of B intersection C is equal to 100, N of A intersection C is equal to 80. Then next question is, if each next line is, if each farmers grow at least any one of the above three, means each farmers at least any one, they are growing paddy, ragi or corn. In this three they are doing any one or more than one they are putting. That is the meaning for at least any one of the above three. Then we have to find the number of farmers who grow all these three, paddy, ragi. And so we have to find N of A intersection B intersection C is equal to how much we have to find it. Next, the sum of by using formula we have to find it. So N of A union B union C is equal to N of A plus N of B plus N of C minus N of A intersection B minus N of B intersection C minus N of A intersection C plus N of A intersection B intersection C. So okay, we know that N of A union B union C is equal to 1000 is equal to 600 plus 350 plus 280 minus 120 minus 100 minus 80 plus N of A intersection B intersection C. So next 1000 is equal to 600 plus 350 950 950 plus 280 is 1230 minus, here all this minus signs, so we have to add it. So minus 120 minus 100 220 220 minus 80 300. So minus 300 plus N of A intersection B intersection C. So 1000 is equal to 930 minus 1230 minus 300 is equal to 930 plus N of A intersection B intersection C. Now bring this 930 this side, 1000 minus 930 is equal to N of A intersection B intersection C. So 1000 minus 930 is equal to 70, N of A intersection B intersection C. So 70 farmers, they grow all the three, the paddy, rabi and corn. In the next sum is, in the adjacent diagram, if n of u is equal to 125, y is 2 times of x and z is 10 more than x, then find the value of x, y and z. Here they are given the Venn diagram, x, y, z. Then in these two sets intersection they have given as a 4. These two sets intersection they have given as a 17. These two sets intersection they have given as a 6. Then all the three they have given as a 3. Next, here they are given the instruction y is 2 times of x. That means y is equal to 2 times of x is 2 into x is equal to 2x. Then they have given z is equal to 10 more than x. So 10 plus x, they have given the instruction. Y is equal to 2x, z is equal to 10 plus x. Then we have to find the value of x, y and z. So first what we have to do means this all we have to add x plus y plus z plus 4 plus 17 plus 6 plus 3 plus this 5 is equal to 125 they are given. Then for this y and z we have to substitute these values. So x plus y we have to substitute 2x, z we have to substitute 10 plus x plus, now we have to add this all, 14 plus 17 plus 6 plus 3 plus 5. Now 17 plus 3 20, 6 plus 4 10, so 20 plus 10 30, 30 plus 5 35 is equal to 125. Next here x, first next you add all the x's first. X plus 2x 3x, 3x plus x 4x plus 10 plus 35 45 is equal to 125. Now keep this x one side, 4x is equal to 125 minus 40, so 4x is equal to 80. So 4x is equal to 80, x is equal to 80 by 4, x is equal to 20. 1 times 20 times. So x is equal to 20. Now we found that x is equal to 20. Next we have to find the value of y and z. Y what they have given, y is equal to 2x. So 2 into x or value 20. So y is equal to 40. Next we have to find the value for z. Z is equal to 10 plus x. So 10 plus 20. So z is equal to 30. So the value of x is equal to 20, y is equal to 40, z is equal to 30.